The 2012 Boston Neighborhood Basketball League came down to last week as the BNBL Championships were held at the Reggie Lewis Center in Roxbury. First up on Tuesday were the ladies as the Showstoppers look to defend their title in both the girls 15 and 18 and under divisions. So without further ado, let's head to the Reggie Lewis Center in Roxbury for the BNBL Championships. First up, we got the girls 15 and under championship game. The Showstoppers taking on the Tynan Devils. We're going to pick it up in the first half. Showstoppers up by 2. Brittany Castro with a deep three puts the Devils up by 1 there early on in the first. Sawani Lassiter then finds Amaya Finkley down low for the lay-in. Showstoppers take the lead right back at 10-9. Midway through the first, Showstoppers up by 6. Jordan Fry with the steal. Arian Bradshaw with the lay-in gives the Showstoppers an 8-point lead. They led at the half 32-22. Devils charging right back in the second. Norma Waggett on the break. She gets the bucket and 1. Devils get within 5, but then Arian Bradshaw took over. She finds Serena Smith right here for the wide open three-pointer for the Showstoppers. They go up by 8. Devils still within 5, but Bradshaw, as we mentioned, just took over. Long range 3 right here for Bradshaw. She knocks that one down, puts the Showstoppers back up by 8. Then it's Bradshaw again, next possession, knocking down that 3. She puts the Showstoppers up by 9 as they go on to win the girls 15 and under title 49-38. Let's see if they can make it 2 in a row here as the Showstoppers do take on Let's Ball Together in the girls 18 and under game. First half, Showstoppers up by 2. Shanice Jones off the nice feed puts the Showstoppers up by 4 early on. Let's Ball Together now down by 2. Raven Kelsey, nice little banker right here for Let's Ball Together. She ties it up at 7 apiece there in the first. Just a minute left to go in the half. Jordan Fry hits a 3. Showstoppers lead at the break 15-13. Kind of a low-scoring game in this one. Early in the second half now, Jade Moore knocks down the jumper from the corner right there. Showstoppers then take a 6-point lead, but Let's Ball Together hangs tough. Kiara Daly hits a deep 3 right here for Let's Ball Together. She brings them within 1. 20 seconds left to go now. We're tied up at 29. Let's Ball Together gets the steal. Saren Kaba then out on the break. She's going to get fouled right here, so she'll have 2 free throws at the end of this ball game to win it for Let's Ball Together with just a few seconds left. Kaba hits not just 1, but both free throws. As there you see, she'll take her second free throw right here, knock them both down. That gives Let's Ball Together a 2-point lead. They hold on for the victory, 31-29, and Let's Ball Together takes down the defending champions Showstoppers in the girls 18 and under BNBL division. Boy, a very entertaining first night of BNBL Championships, which certainly gave the boys a lot to live up to during their BNBL Championships the following night. First up on Wednesday was the boys 13 and under division, where a squad from Mission Hill was looking to repeat as BNBL champions. So let's head back to the Reggie Lewis Center. There you see the boys 13 and under division championship. Mission taking on Doe All-Stars. We're going to pick it up early in the first half. Mission up by 5. Tamari Mercer, beautiful feed down low to Lamonte Bond for the basket and 1. Puts Mission up by 7. Then Doe All-Stars coming right back. John Ortiz finds himself his way to the hoop, brings Doe All-Stars within 1 there in the first. Closing seconds of the half now. We're tied up at 22 as Ortiz finds Adam Tobier for the lay-in. Mission led at the half, 26-24. Second half now. John Ortiz hits a deep 3, brings Doe All-Stars within 3. Still down by 3. Ortiz again from the corner this time, connects from long distance. We're tied up at 32. But late in the second half, it's Mission who takes over. Jordan Galloway scores on the fast break right there off the window, puts Mission up by 1. Mission then up by 3. It's Galloway once again, this time hitting the jumper from the elbow as Mission goes on to win the boys 13 and under BNBL Championship 45-39. Boys 15 and under, Lee School versus Blue Magic. First up, Lee School up by 4. And there you see great ball movement from these guys. Shaquem Hicks with the lay-in right there as Lee School goes up by 6. A couple of minutes later, it's going to be Jamel Allen, top of the key. He's going to knock down the 3 right there, gives Lee School a 10-point lead in the first half. Blue Magic trying to climb their way back into it. Jermaine Samuels, tough drive right there, brings the Blue Magic within 11. Lee led at the half 30-19 over Blue Magic. Second half now, Blue Magic trailing by 8. Jamari Venter with the nice burst of speed right there, gets them within 6, but Lee School was just too much. Chauncey Cheek with a steal right there, lays it down for Shaquem Hicks, puts Lee School up by 12. Lee School then up by 17. It's Johnny Mims with a tough drive, puts Lee School up by 17. And then on the next possession, off the steal right here, it's once again Shaquem Hicks getting the tough lay-in right there for the Lee School as they go on to win this one 60-42 to take home the 15 and under championship game. So then one game left from Wednesday night. That's the boys 18 and under championships. Lee School once again taking on the Saints. We're going to pick it up in the first half here. Lee School up by 4. Jared Mays with a nice finish right there puts the Lee School up 10-4 in the first half. A couple of minutes later, Jaleel Bell with the trifecta right there puts Lee School up by 11. Then the Saints later on hanging tough. Malik James finds Malcolm Martin right there for the hoop, cuts the lead to 11, but you gotta get back on defense. Check this out. Miles Wright with the flush posterizes that Saints player right there, puts the Lee School up by 13. Closing seconds of the half, Will Marsh with the floater inside for the Saints. Lee School leads 37-25 at the break. Second half now, Jawan Gooding going coast to coast for the tough lay-in off the glass, cuts the Lee School's lead to within 6. But the Lee School was just relentless. Miles Wright with the putback right here, and one gives the Lee School a 9-point lead. Saints trying to keep it close. Malik James gets the steal and the lay-in right there for the Saints, trying to bring it within single digits, but the Lee School was just too much. Jaleel Bell, top of the key. Beautiful drive right here to the basket for the Lee School as they hold on to win the boys 18 and under BNBL title over the Saints 62-53. Boy, great way to wrap up the 2012 BNBL season. Congratulations to all of those players who participated. That's going to do it for sports this week. But remember, the high school football season is just around the corner with high school gridiron games starting on Friday, September 7th. So make sure you come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.